Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kickoff Discussion podcast. Well, my first question about this video is: should VAR be removed, and should they discontinue using VAR next season? According to Fabrizio Romano, Wolves have formally submitted a letter to VAR requesting for the removal of VAR. From my own perspective, I think VAR is not really the problem. I think the people using the technology is actually the problem. And I know many teams have been on the receiving end of bad decisions through VAR, which is enough reason for majority of the teams to kick against it. However, they will need around 14 votes over 20 votes to make that happen, which is not realistic in my own opinion. But if we look at today's modern world, VAR, technology in general, cannot be taken out of human lives. It's not just going to happen. But instead of putting every blame on VAR, why not putting the blame on the people using the VAR? Because they have the technology to decide, yet they come out with wrong decision. For me personally, VAR is actually the officials handling VAR. They are actually destroying the reputation of the league gradually, because you have the technology for you to make the right decision. At the end of the day, you come out and take the wrong decision, making it controversial. Well, I'll just read out the points that Wolves noted in their letter to Premier League, and let's take a look at what they have to say. Well, their first point is impact on goal celebrations and spontaneous passion that makes football special. For me, I don't think so. Because VAR is actually helping us shape the game in a modern way. And why was goal line technology not kicked against? Simply because it was effective, and it has never failed since it has been implemented in the Premier League. Do you understand? So now, the second point: frustration and confusion inside stadium due to lengthy VAR check and poor communication. I think that's fair. A more hostile atmosphere with protests, booing of the Premier League anthem and chants against VAR. I don't know that. I don't think that's valid in my own opinion. Overreach of VAR's original purpose to correct clear and obvious mistake, now overanalyzing subjective decisions and compromising the game's fluidity and integrity. I think this is fair because there are lots of mistakes, obvious mistakes made by VAR, because the purpose of VAR is just to correct human error. And now officials are still making the same mistakes, same error with VAR, which need to be questioned. I think this point is fair. Diminished accountability of on-field officials due to safety nets of VAR, leading to an erosion of authority on the pitch. Well, I think that's not bad. In my own opinion, the point is valid. Continued errors despite VAR, with supporters unable to accept human error after multiple views and replays, damaging confidence in officiating standards. I said it's part of what the second or third point that they made. VAR is actually damaging the reputation. It's damaging the reputation of Premier League, and the officiating standard is poor, despite the fact that the officials have that technology to help them make the right decision at some crucial stage in a football match. Well, I will put the rest of the points on the screen for you to read. I don't want the video to be unnecessarily long for you. My points in a nutshell is: you cannot just take out technology in football. Modern day, you can't take technology out of football and out of human life in general. It's just like vouching for people not to use phone anymore. It's not going to happen. It's not good. We know there are pros and cons to these things, but what the solution that we should be looking at is what should we do to correct all these mistakes, and that is where the officials comes in. They should be able to take the right decisions, and they should be held accountable if a wrong decisions were taken. If wrong decisions were taken, so if that accountability is implemented, I think they will be able to make the right decision, because every decisions there are many teams have been on the receiving end of poor decisions from VAR, and Wolves are part of the team that were heavily affected, especially this season. However, the officials need to be held accountable. That's my own point of view. The VAR is not the problem. The people that are using the VAR are the problem. Let me know what you think about VAR, about the officiating in general, and let's have a debate. I will wait for you. I will look forward to your comments, and I will see you in another episode. Bye for now.